know what? X is an adorable name, and perhaps a grown woman who named herself Whoopi should refrain from mocking a 4-year-old for the name his parents gave him.
I respect everything everyone is saying to me, and I don't want to fake apologize. I'm very upset about that people are misunderstood what I was saying, and it's not good for anyone, and it's not good for poor folks. It is not good for y'all because you become slave fodder. It's not a good thing. It's not good for women because you are now being told and dictated to, and you can't say anything because they, throw you in a jail or whatever. People got very, very, very angry and still are angry. I mean, I'm getting, all of the mail from folks and the very real anger because people feel very different.
It could take years for Whoopi Goldberg to bounce back from her recent complete breakdown during a major court trial. Although she has been mocking Elon Musk's personal life, she never thought he would provide hard evidence in response. You see, Elon didn't just respond. When Whoopi showed up with fresh receipts, legal action, and a new lawsuit, he was met with criticism. It's just not that big of a deal that she was seen crying in court. Starting from the beginning is crucial since Whoopi didn't just end up in Elon's sphere of influence. She got her spot by making jokes about his 4-year-old child. Although that seems terrible given that Goldberg had lost a child to the awakened mind illness, I'm glad Elon took action against her.
Yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay?
Recently, Whoopi went too far and started talking about Elon's personal life. She went all out, bringing up his partners and kids, and openly questioning his mental health on television. No matter how you feel about Elon, you have to admit that there have been times when he has just ignored such comments. This person thrives on public controversy. As was to be expected, he struck back. This was more than just a hurried Twitter reaction, however. He filed a $900 million lawsuit and started providing receipts, revealing details that Whoopi most definitely didn't want us to know. She undoubtedly wishes she had just not mentioned his name, to put it politely.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself. Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care. So you just don't care.
According to court documents, Whoopi had concealed connections to a number of media organizations, the same organizations that have been spreading anti-Musk stories for months. Here's why it's such a major problem. Although she never disclosed it while chasing Elon, Whoopi reportedly worked with the same groups to try to topple him in addition to denouncing him for months for his financial activities. But during his most recent court appearance, Elon made sure that everyone saw exactly what was going on. That wasn't even the worst thing. When he presented the next piece, Whoopi grew really worried. According to reports, Elon said that Whoopi had been receiving covert funding from some political and media organizations attempting to damage his reputation. These transactions, which were once supposed to be kept private, are now part of the case against her. But that is not all. Elon's team also exposed Whoopi's secret involvement in spreading anti-Musk propaganda on major TV networks. Some claims state that she continued to have financial ties to groups that benefit from harming Musk's image, while personally pressuring filmmakers to depict him as aggressive and mentally ill.
I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too.
Yeah.
I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here.
This isn't simply political chit-chat, you see. And here is where things go from bad to very terrible. Whoopi is now having serious financial issues. It turns out that Elon's receipts weren't just for show. Whoopi is now seeing firsthand what happens when you mess with a billionaire who has the resources to defend himself thanks to these papers. That acted as legal evidence. She really thought she could say whatever she wanted about Elon and that he wouldn't do anything. According to rumors, Whoopi is being sued for $900 million for her defamatory comments against Elon, especially those that touched on his private life and mental health. In addition to taking her by surprise, it seems that this lawsuit left her feeling quite rattled. Some accounts claim that Whoopi was served with legal documentation. When she finally realized how serious this was, she broke down in tears in the courtroom. No, this was not a little incident. The financial losses alone are huge, let's face it. In addition to potential settlements and legal fees, Millions of dollars are at risk. But to be honest, that could be the least of her worries. Because if Elon wins this case, Whoopi could be removed from her favorite show.
This was my thought process, and I will work hard not to think that way again.
Whoopi may be required to cover significant damages if the court rules in Elon's favor. Billionaires also like making a statement with cases like this. Can you imagine the humiliation of Whoopi having to apologize to Musk in public on TV? That is very embarrassing. You also know that Elon won't allow her to get away with making a weak statement. The issue is that if Whoopi loses this case, her reputation will take a serious hit, especially when it comes to her public opinions. She will no longer be regarded seriously. Since credibility is essential to the entertainment industry, we must not ignore the most important consequence: the court of public opinion. Would you still trust Whoopi if she lost a big court battle for falsely accusing someone? If Whoopi is found guilty of defamation, she will not only lose money, but also the trust of producers, TV networks, and advertisers who do not want to be linked to someone proven to be spreading misleading information. And no, if you think Elon would just ignore this, he will not forgive her at all. So what is the public's reaction to all of this? Let's just say that there isn't much sympathy for Whoopi now. Social media responses have exploded, and the majority of her fans disagree. She is receiving criticism for picking a fight she couldn't win and not thinking through the consequences. The comments are nasty, to be honest. One responder said, "She gets what she deserves." Another reviewer said, "Goldberg's mouth is her biggest problem. I'm hoping that it will hurt her reputation. Moreover, this is not just a casual fan conversation." Prominent media personalities and influencers are also getting involved. Some believe that by punishing Whoopi Goldberg, Elon is acting morally. Whoopi certainly underestimated Elon. She probably thought she could mock him and act as if nothing had happened, but now she's in danger of losing her job due to a lawsuit. And it may not even be over yet. What is Whoopi's future fate? And will this be something she can overcome? This is what we presently understand. Her legal team finds itself in a very difficult situation. Sources claim that Whoopi's lawyers are trying to come up with a defensive strategy. However, they are aware that this scenario might become ugly. Whoopi is eager for this whole situation to be settled before it worsens. She has already been strongly criticized by ABC News. Large corporations don't want controversy, and they don't want the notoriety that comes with Whoopi's name being linked to a lawsuit against Elon Musk. ABC may even be ending her contract, according to some sources. Meanwhile, Elon may not be done yet. He doesn't take things lightly, as you all know. Some sources claim that he plans to divulge yet another startling fact that might destroy Whoopi's image. And it's probably going to be important given his track record. Is there any way Whoopi can get out of this predicament? So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to Daily Finder.